want to ask you about the Steelers' offense, and were you encouraged by what you saw in that game at Croke Park, specifically the offensive line, I guess, in the run game? And they decided to load up with number 74, eligible, Calvin Anderson, or is it Spencer Anderson? Spencer Anderson. And then they had Darnell Washington coming. He had more snaps than any of the tight ends by far. Do you like that approach? Or down the road, they can't constantly do this, because then you don't have Jonnu Smith getting the snaps. You don't have Pat Freiermuth getting the snaps.
Not only that, you can't go in there and thinking that you're going to go heavy all the time like that and think that other teams aren't going to adjust to it. Well, I was under the impression, to talking to some guys, is that they just felt Minnesota was susceptible to that type of formation, that type of big player, so that's why they went with it. I thought more it was, Kenny Gainwell's in, Jaylen Warren's out, so let's go with the bigger type of lineup here. But I like the way that they switch around. I mean, we could probably going to see something totally different next time we see him in Cleveland, against Cleveland, rather than this big heavy stuff. But, I mean, you even talk about Connor Hayward. He got a number of snaps at fullback as well.
I think more than Jonnu Smith and more than Pat Freiermuth.
I think one thing, Bob, is I think what has been underplayed in this whole game has to be the play of the offensive line. I mean, forget that they ran the ball well. They push people around.
Totally.
And that's the first time we've seen that all year. So if it was the other way around, we'd be the first ones jumping on it. It seems like we just totally forget about how well that those five guys played, and they played extremely well.
The other guy who played extremely well on an 18 for 22 performance was Aaron Rodgers. He, you can talk about all the things that he can't do in terms of his mobility or whatever, but the things that he can do still have not dropped off. He can still put the ball where he has to put it. The Metcalf throw was example of how important it is to put it right on stride so he doesn't lose stride. I talked about Jordan Addison. He had to stop what he was doing to catch the ball, turn around, and restart, and that cost him. Also, the red zone. The red zone numbers are better than they've been in years, and he's the one difference. Everybody else is here, same cast of characters, same coaches, but Aaron Rodgers makes a difference in there. So give me a grade on him 4 weeks into the season.
Oh, I mean, I think he's team MVP. I think he's an A. You couldn't expect anything more from him right now. I mean, forget that those are the tangible things that we can see. We can see him throwing the ball quickly just to help out the offensive line. We can see him throwing on target. But just how he's being able to interact with some of the players, I think is something that none of us were able to foresee. I didn't think he would be that type of a guy. I mean, just look at that Minnesota game, Bob. Was there a happier guy out there? I mean, he's snickering and laughing during plays. DK Metcalf's going nuts on that tush-push play because somebody slapped him upside the face. He's laughing at him because he knows DK is not that type of guy. He's, on the ground, fumbling, signaling first down. It's just, I think that goes a long way with the team and the overall morale of the team, just how he's been able to interact with him. Plus, as you said, we knew coming in that he was a red zone guy, and
had big numbers in New York last year, even though they were 5
red zone, Bob. I mean, start of the game too. They get off to quick starts so far, and that's something we haven't seen here. So I don't think you could ask for anything better from him right now. I don't think you can.